Hi, my name is Jaskaran Singh, and I have an idea worth spreading about discrimination in a modern community. Today, in a modern community, we shouldn't have a problem with discrimination. Discrimination is the unjust treatment of people, especially on the grounds of race, age, or gender. One example of discrimination is people who suffer from racial injustice. George Floyd was accused of something, and because he was a man of color, the police officer assumed that he did something wrong. Then he forced George Floyd to get on the ground, and he put his knee on his neck for 9 minutes until George Floyd stopped breathing. The death of George Floyd was devastating. Many could agree, but this also made people realize that using your voice in a community could cause change. People in the community took action and protested. And soon the word spread outside of their community. Soon people could turn on the news and see protests happening in major cities, such as New York City, Los Angeles, and Philadelphia. And even though George Floyd's death was very devastating, this also made people realize that having your rights in a community is important, and if you use them, you can cause change. When George Floyd was killed, no one acknowledged that he was killed for no reason by a police officer simply because he was black, except for the citizens of the community. I think that discrimination can be an old idea passed down to new generations. This may be why the new generations learn these ideas so quickly. I think that these ideas could be cleared through 1, proper education, and 2, communities who are open-minded about differences. This is why I think communities should be developed in a specific way. I think that the future community should have access to high-level education. Education could be a huge solution for the future and the evolution of future generations. We need to build our communities free of hate and full of well-educated minds, where everyone's voice could be heard and people could go places without fear of discrimination in mind. That's my talk.